What's up guys, Jason here. In this video I'm going to be teaching you how to make a simple and efficient Minecraft Bedrock gas farm. This works on 1.16 and on all other versions of Minecraft Bedrock, whether you play on a phone, tablet, Xbox, PS4, Nintendo Switch, or PC. As you guys can see here, this farm will give you gunpowder and gas tiers. For this farm, all you'll need is 2 chests, 1 minecart with hopper, 2 hoppers, 1 redstone torch, 1 redstone repeater, 1 redstone comparator, 8 levers, 10 powered rails, about 3 stacks of rails, 16 netherrack, 16 wither roses, 8 glowstone, 36 glass blocks, about 14 stacks of solid blocks. You guys can use any solid blocks you want, however, you should not use any solid blocks that burn. And finally, about 5 stacks of slabs. The amount of slabs you need will vary depending on where you make this farm. The first step is to go to a Soul Sand Valley biome. Once you are there, I recommend that you guys try to find a lava lake that is in that biome. After you're at the lava lake, then take some solid blocks. You guys can use any solid blocks, however, you should not use any solid blocks that burn. Then, create a path until you get to about the middle spot of your lava lake. After you're done building out into the middle of a lava lake, check to make sure that you are still in the Soul Sand Valley biome. You guys will know that you are still in the Soul Sand Valley biome because you should be able to see black particles floating throughout the air, just like this. By the way, the reason why we're making our farm over a lava lake is so that we will not have to spawn-proof as much area with slabs in order to get the maximum amount of gas to spawn in our farm. The next step is to build up 1 block. Now, build out 4 blocks this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then, build 3 blocks forward. 1, 2, 3. Now, fill in this little platform. The next step is to place down a double chest. Now, come behind the double chest, crouch down and place 2 hoppers. Make sure both of those hoppers are funneling towards the double chest. You guys can tell that the hoppers are funneling towards the chest because the nozzles of the hoppers will be facing it. The next step is to place 2 blocks over here. 1, 2. Now place a block over here and a block over here. Then break the center block. Now place a redstone torch at this spot. Then place a redstone repeater that faces that way. Now turn this way and place down a redstone comparator. Make sure the 2 prongs of your redstone comparator are facing towards the hoppers. Once you guys have done that, crouch down and place 2 powered rails just like this. This will be the minecart unloader system of the farm. How it works is, whenever a minecart with hopper comes over to this spot and it has items inside of it, this redstone system will detect that and cause the power rails to deactivate. That will allow all the items to get transferred to these hoppers and into the double chest. Once all the items have been emptied, the redstone system will detect that and it will reactivate the powered rails. From there, the minecart with hopper will be automatically sent out to collect more items. The next step is to crouch down and place 2 blocks over here. 1, 2. Then build 13 blocks this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then turn and build 13 blocks this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now turn again and build 13 blocks this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Finally, turn this way and build out 12 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After you guys are done making this outline, fill it in with solid blocks. After you guys are done with that step, you guys should have a 14 by 14 block solid block platform. The next step is to come over here. Now, place down 7 rails. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then place a powered rail at this spot. The next step is to place some more rails until you get to this spot over here. Once you're at this spot, place down a powered rail. Now, place some more rails until you get to this spot over here. Now place a powered rail at this spot. You guys are going to want to repeat this pattern of rails and powered rails until you get to the other side. Once you guys are done placing all those rails and powered rails, your platform should be looking like this. The next step is to come over to this part. Now place down 2 solid blocks. Then break this rail. Now replace with a powered rail. Then place a lever at this spot. Then flick it down. That should power that rail. The next step is to come over here. Then temporarily build out 8 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. After building this little line, you should be aligned right underneath that row of powered rails. You guys are going to want to now temporarily build out a little line all the way to the end of the platform. Once you guys are done doing that, place a lever over here, then flick it, then skip 1 block forward, place a lever, flick it, skip 1 block forward, place a lever and flick it. You guys are going to want to continue doing this until you get to the other side. By the way, by placing all these levers, we should be able to power all of our powered rails. Once you guys are done placing all those levers, break this temporary line that you made earlier. By placing all those levers underneath the powered rails, your powered rails should become powered just like this. The next step is to build a solid block platform directly above these rails. After you guys are done creating this platform, take a minecart hopper and place it over here. This minecart with hopper should travel back and forth just like that. The next step is to come over to this side. Now place 3 glass blocks over here. 1, 2, 3. Then extend this glass block wall all the way to this spot over here. By placing that glass, you'll be able to watch ghast spawn in this farm. The next step is to place 2 layers of solid blocks on top of the glass block wall. Once you guys have done that, come over to this corner. Now place down 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now extend this wall all the way around those 3 sides. After you guys are done making those walls, your farm should be looking like this. The next step is to come over to one corner. Now count out diagonally 1 block. Then break this block and replace it with a block of netherrack. Now count 3 blocks to the side. 1, 2, 3. Then replace this block with netherrack. Then do that again. Do that once more. After placing that row of netherrack blocks, then count 3 blocks forward. 1, 2, 3. Break this block and replace it with netherrack. Now count 3 blocks to the side. 1, 2, 3. Then replace this block with netherrack. Then do that again. Finally, do that one more time. You guys are going to want to now repeat making these rows until you get to that side. After you guys are done placing all those netherrack blocks, you should have a pattern that looks exactly like this. The next step is to come to one corner. Now break this block and replace it with glowstone. Then repeat doing that for the other 3 corners as well. After placing glowstone in each corner, come to the center 4 blocks. Then break them and replace them with glowstone. By placing all this glowstone, you will ensure that the farm is always lit, so no other mobs besides ghast will be able to spawn inside of it. The next step is to place a wither rose on top of each block of netherrack. The reason why we place wither roses on top of the netherrack is because when ghast spawn, the wither roses will cause them to get withered and die. The next step is to fill in the roof with solid blocks. Now cover the roof with slabs. By the way, the reason why we're placing slabs is to prevent mobs from spawning on the roof. Once you guys are done doing that, your farm should be looking like this. The next step is to come over here to this little platform. Now build out 21 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After building out 21 blocks, place a block on each of these sides. Then build each of these sides 3 blocks up. Now place a block over here and place some slabs on top. This little spot over here will be the AFK spot of your farm. The next step is to cover all blocks within a 50 block radius of this little AFK spot with slabs. By the way, by covering all blocks within a 50 block radius of the AFK spot with slabs, we will be able to prevent mobs from spawning around the farm, so we get the max amount of ghast to spawn in the farm. When you guys are placing slabs around your AFK spot, make sure you cover these 2 pathways as well. By the way, you don't have to place slabs on these 2 blocks because you'll need to access the AFK spot. In addition to covering the pathways that you made, you should also cover these blocks over here. I'm now going to do a quick fly around so you guys can check and make sure you've made this farm correctly. Over here, you guys should have your main chamber with all your wither roses and glowstone. Then down here, you should have this little rail system. Over here, you guys should have this minecart unloader area. Over there, you guys should have your little AFK spot. How this farm works is, whenever we stand at the AFK spot, ghast will spawn in that chamber. Then the wither roses will kill the ghast because they will give them the wither effect. After the ghast die, the minecart with hopper will collect all the loot and dump it into this collections chest. I'm now going to show you all how to use this farm. To use it, first come over here. Then, just wait. Ghast will start spawning in that chamber over there. As you guys can see there, ghast will spawn in there. Then, they will automatically be killed, and the minecart with hopper will collect all their drops. When you guys want to collect your drops, all you have to do is come over to this chest, and all the drops will be in here. If ghast do not spawn for you, then you should set your world simulation distance to 4 chunks. You guys can do that by leaving your world and then going into your world settings. Also, I recommend you try switching your game to peaceful mode and then to hard mode. Also, make sure you covered all blocks within a 50 block radius of your little AFK spot with slabs. I hope you all enjoyed learning how to make this Minecraft Bedrock ghast farm. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions for what I should do in future videos. Please like, comment, subscribe, and check out my other Minecraft videos. I upload every day. Thanks for watching.